Euro 2024 is right around the corner and many fans are speculating about who will win, who will surprise us the most, and will ultimately flop in the most heartbreaking way possible. Well, today I'm here to give you my 2 cents on which nations are going to disappoint their fans the most. I'll analyze their hidden weaknesses and predict in which round they will get eliminated. But before we start, make sure you subscribe to Throne FC because I'll be releasing much more Euro 2024 content, including an in-depth look at all 24 nations present in this year's edition. Now without further ado, let's get right to it. Number 5. Portugal. For the first time since year 2004, Portugal is seen as one of the 3 main candidates to win the tournament. They won every single match in qualifying and only suffered 2 goals in 10 matches. Besides, there's simply no comparison between the style of football that the Portuguese are playing now under Roberto Martinez compared to the overly defensive style of Fernando Santos. Portugal is finally acting like a big team, and that's exactly what they need considering the incredible amount of talent they have. However, their dominant record isn't nearly as impressive as you might think. A seleção had an extremely accessible group, with the most challenging team being Slovakia. At this point, the squad has not proven their value against equal or tougher opponents, which leads me to think that the hype around them is a bit exaggerated. Portugal will most likely progress to the round of 16 ahead of Czechia, Turkey, and whoever wins the Path C of the playoffs. But I'm not so sure if Portugal has what it takes if they meet a team like Spain or Italy in the following rounds. Additionally, will the players be on the same page? There was some tension in 2022 due to the media's constant focus on Ronaldo, and the manager's decision to bench him was also divisive to say the least. Portugal has a lot to prove, and I think it's way too early to call them favorites to win the tournament. Number 4. Croatia. What Croatia has achieved in the last 6 years has been absolutely remarkable. A World Cup final in 2018, a semi-final run in 2022, and a presence in the Nations League final in 2023. So it's only natural that even though they were drawn into a group of death alongside Spain and Italy, there are still many expectations toward what their Vatska can achieve. The problem is that the trailblazing Croatia that you saw in the last couple of years is dying, and there's no big batch of players coming to replace their raging stars. Although their defense is finally receiving a breath of fresh air in the form of Guardiola and Sutalo, there's not a single world-class player in the attacking front. And while you can still count with Brozovic, Modric and Kovacic in midfield, I have many questions whether they'll be able to perform at the level they got us all used to. Modric has done well with the little game time he has received, but Kovacic has been quite disappointing with Man City, and Brozovic, well, he's 31 and playing in Saudi Arabia. They could all prove me wrong and show they're capable for one last shot at immortality, but considering their struggles in qualifying, I wouldn't expect more than a 3rd place in the group stage and a round of 16 exit. Number 3. The Netherlands. This one is a bit tricky. As the years went by, the Netherlands transitioned from an all-out attacking team to a defensively solid side with very little attacking power compared to 20 years ago. Long gone are the days when the Dutch breezed past qualifying rounds, and nowadays I think most fans actually celebrated their presence in Euro 2024. The fact of the matter is, the Netherlands simply can't escape from their past glories. When major tournaments roll around, the Dutch are always seen as candidates to win it all, but do those claims really have any current backing? In the last 2 years, the Netherlands has continuously failed to beat teams on their level, having either lost or drawn against Italy, France, Germany, Croatia and Argentina. Their pool of talent is quite average up front, and their best players have had several fitness issues that could impact their performance in the upcoming Euros. I could be completely wrong, and the Netherlands could pull out somewhat of an underdog win similar to what happened with Portugal in 2016. But as far as I'm concerned, I expect them to once again crash out in the round of 16 against the modest nation. Number 2. Belgium. After 10 years of failing to win a tournament with a golden generation, Belgium is once again free of expectations. Well, sort of. You see, their new coach Tedesco has finally done what should have been done a long time ago, a proper replacement of their former stars. And to be fair, there's a lot to be excited about in all areas of the field. You have the promising De Bast in defense, Mangala and the Cataler in midfield also coming up, and Doko and Bakayoko giving us more and more certainties that they'll become world-class players. Couple all of that with the current world-class talents of Trossard, Tielemans and to a certain extent Lukaku, and you should have a recipe for a team that can challenge everyone in Europe. So why would I include Belgium here? Well, first of all, they don't have a world-class shot stopper. Kaminski has impressed a lot with Luton Town, but is he ready to be Belgium's number one? Their defense has also failed to convince me. Sure, they have some exciting names coming up, but at this moment, they're far behind the other candidates in that department. And to cap it all off, are they actually a unit nowadays? Or will they point fingers at their teammates when things don't go the way they planned? Their lack of experience, plus their locker room problems and defensive weaknesses on paper should temper some expectations, but I still believe they could qualify for the round of 16, even to the quarters, but nothing more than that. And number 1, France. There's no doubt in my mind that France is the main candidate to win Euro 2024. But to be honest, they've been the main candidate to win every international tournament they've participated in since Euro 2016. It's simply fantastic how Les Bleus transformed themselves from a joke of a national team where players fought their coaches to a cohesive unit led by arguably the greatest player of this generation. I mean, they have everything in their favor. Griezmann in the second prime of his career, a hungry Mbappé looking to finally win his first Ballon d'Or. They're above average in every single position on the field, so once again, why should I include them here? Exactly due to everything I just said. France is the only nation that pretty much everyone expects to win. Everything other than a triumph in the final will be seen as a failure. And I don't know about you, but I haven't forgotten the locker room drama around Mbappé being selected as a captain. Griezmann was the only one who publicly admitted that he didn't agree with the manager's preference, but who knows if he was really the only one who thought that. Mbappé is undoubtedly a polarizing figure that could either make or break the entire squad. And even though my money is on a predictable French triumph, I still ponder if they'll be able to deal with the pressure. And that is it for the video. Don't forget to subscribe, as I'll be releasing in-depth videos towards every nation present in Euro 2024. And as always, thank you for watching till the end, I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next one.